Hey everybody, welcome to the Rise or Die podcast with Stephen M. Lowisz, episode 23, Be a Control Freak. One of the things that we've learned just throughout the years is that being a control freak is bad, and in some ways it is. We're essentially taught that you can't be in control of anything. Things are just going to happen. Things will all work out. Don't control those around you. And some of it's good, and this entire podcast is based on the part that I think is absolute bullshit. So let me give you an example. Actually, let me give you two examples. First example. So right now I'm doing HR consulting. I'm stepping out of that in actually 30 days. The day's almost over now, so 29 if you want to count it. And I'm pretty pumped. And today was a good reminder of why I'm doing it. So out of the last probably 10 clients that I have brought in for HR consulting, an anomaly has happened because we're actually very good at what we do, but things have gone wrong with probably 8 out of 10. And no one else is having the issue. So thankfully it's just my clients. I'm not in charge of delivery. I bring the big clients in, the big fish in, and then I have a delivery team. That delivery team I do not control. I do not have any influence over the delivery team. And it's very frustrating when I don't have control. Clients are calling me up saying, basically, what the fuck, dude? And I have nothing to tell them. See, as a soon-to-be entrepreneur, I won't call myself an entrepreneur till I'm actually out on my own. A side hustle, in my opinion, is not full entrepreneurship. It's entrepreneurship. There's nothing wrong with that, but let's give credit where credit's due and call an entrepreneur, a real entrepreneur, an entrepreneur. That was very redundant, but hope you're following me. So, as a budding entrepreneur, one of the reasons that I'm doing it is because I want to be in control. And I'm a control freak by nature. Now, I used to try controlling my wife. That's a very bad situation. But I do want to control what happens in my career. I do want to control my own income. I do want to control the satisfactory level of my clients. I do want to control what people think about my organization. I do want to control how effective I am at bringing someone else results. It is okay to want control. It is okay to be in control. One of the reasons that I'm going into entrepreneurship is because I demand control that I cannot find working for someone else. I'm getting these clients pissed off, and there's literally no fucking thing I can do about it. Now, because I used to get really pissed off. Now, because I have 30 days left, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm irritated. I want to do right by my clients. But I'm not getting butthurt over it either. I'm moving on to how I can better serve my clients. My clients in Invictus, coaching and training men how to have it all across body, being, balance, and business. I want to serve my clients when it comes to Clean Edge Outdoors, my outdoor solutions company. I want to control the satisfactory level of my wife. I don't want to control my wife, but I want to take control of our marriage in a way that I can make her happy, or I can make her satisfied with our marriage. So let me go on to the next example, and then I'm going to tie this all in. The other example is every Wednesday I have a call with who I call my brothers. They're not friends. I've talked about this before. They are brothers. If one of them had an issue, I would get in my truck and drive cross country or fly for them. So today I got my dick kicked a little bit by my brothers. Because, when you look at, when you're at a micro level, day-to-day level, I'm in a shithole. You guys know the story. I've given up all of my business success in pursuit of finding something greater. I know business. At 19, I did $1 million in sales. I've made over 100K. But I gave it all up so that I could.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Rise or Die podcast with Stephen M. Lowisz.
Right?
This is episode 10.
I got to make up some income. I got to make up some revenue.
And no, the title probably doesn't give you a good idea of what I'm actually talking about. I'm talking about a literal wet t-shirt, so get your mind out of the gutter.
Businesses that I'm launching, really 3, but 2 at the moment that are really my main.
I don't think
my main
more than being
focus.
Cold. I hate
and
being
it's really
cold.
easy to be in
I'm
a
not talking chilly, but like chilled to the bone.
It's really easy to
I
feel
get up
like
in the morning, a couple days a week,
of me. I'm getting
go to the gym and jump in the pool.
Nothing I can do about it. By the way, that's a training.
Once I'm in the pool, I'm good.
Driving on my way home
it's a complete mental fuck. It's a mind
fuck.
At
a
trying to
micro
get
level,
into that pool.
It feels like
I don't know why. I'm
getting
easier time getting up at 4 a.m. than I do when I'm already up to just get into the damn pool.
The one thing that I realized
was a little different,
I need to be in control.
So I combined
when
actually 2 days worth of
workouts.
I did a
what's going on
50-minute bike ride and then a 4-mile run.
Unrecognizable compared to what it used to be.
And normally I take a couple shirts in my gym bag just so, but as you get really sweaty,
financially,
especially during long endurance,
when I look at a macro level, I lost
cardio and exercise.
And I gained some of it back.
The cold tends to
at
seep
a macro
in, right?
Level,
wet t-shirt.
I'm starting
again, literal wet
really
t-shirt.
3 businesses, but 2 are my focus right now.
Well,
and I have all the opportunity in the world.
And
but at a
I was actually feeling perfectly fine when it comes to how I was, breathing, my muscles. I was doing completely fine. Probably could have pushed even a little bit harder.
It's all
but holy shit, that wet t-shirt was fucking with me. That wet t-shirt made me want to quit.
Whatever's
that
wet
t-shirt made it
miserable.
miserable.
Work itself out in the end.
And it was all mental, 100% mental. I'm a little chilly on the outside. Got a couple extra pounds. I've got insulation, as I call it.
Work like a motherfucker,
slightly fluffy, right?
To make what I need happen.
But man, that t-shirt was rough.
Take control of my time.
One of my when you're doing a lot of cardio, you have some
time
to think.
in the day. Bullshit.
And
everyone's got the
I realize
same
I have a
exact
wet t-shirt in every area of my life, and yes,
nothing
this is
you
a
can do
little
about
cheesy,
the time.
but so
Take
be
control
it.
of the time that
I
you
have
do
a wet t-shirt in every area of my life, and for me, a wet t-shirt is
are you sitting there saying
something small
that's
fucking with my
there's
head
nothing I can
that
do.
actually has
woe is me, this medical
effect on me.
My wife
physically.
got sick.
It has no effect on me except the effect I let it have on me.
Or I'm injured. Now I'm not able to work.
There was nothing miserable about the
boss
dang
is
t-shirt.
shitting on
it was
me.
all
There's
mental.
nothing I can do. I can't advance.
In my marriage,
fuck your stories.
There are things that get under my
control
skin
of your life.
that really, truly just don't matter.
It is your duty.
In business, I try to do shit that I don't want to do.
To set an example for
it doesn't
those
affect me
around
physically
you
at all.
for what is possible.
I just don't want to fucking do it, so I have a mental block,
Take control.
a roadblock.
I'm not going to sit and whine
I have a wet
anymore that my
t-shirt
clients
in
aren't
every
thrilled
area
with me.
of my life. For me,
a
wet t-shirt, when it comes to faith, is simply I don't want to keep reading the Bible because I feel like I'm ADD and I don't have the patience.
Through marketing,
that's the same thing. It's a wet t-shirt. It's essentially a distraction that's getting in the way of what I want.
I can make differences.
But it's all mental.
And I don't have
we let
mental $100,000 to invest in marketing right now.
Mental discomfort
but I have the
fuck
will,
with us.
I have the
stop us from getting the results that we want. Stop us from getting the results that we demand across all of the core 4 body, being, balance, and business.
To control my income
so again,
by how much
the concept
time
is a little
and devotion
cheesy, but
I put into selling,
I'm going to share
and learning how to sell.
I'm going to share whatever I get out of that day with you.
Take control of your life. It's okay to be a control freak. Take control of your weight. Take control of your desires.
Who knows? But
give yourself permission to actually chase what you want to chase.
What is your wet t-shirt in body, being, balance, and business? What's the small mental irritation, the mental roadblock that you have set up that's stopping you from the success that you want?
You're acting like a victim.
I pushed through
Being
today.
a victim
that
is
t-shirt
wrong.
did not affect me at all. I was cold. I was kind of shivering a little bit. So all I did was run harder.
You're fucking your family if you don't take control of the situation. If you don't take control of your finances, your health,
rip
your
apart
marriage,
and tear down.
I'm not saying control your wife and tell her what to do.
Over the next day or two.
Take responsibility.
Do me a favor, share this podcast
with
someone that you think could benefit from it.
That's what I'm going to leave you with
Always
today.
appreciate a good
one.
share. And don't forget to subscribe at riseordiepodcast.com.
Where
talk to you soon.
You're not in control. Where you've given up control, you've relinquished it, and you've called it a day. Identify the area. Maybe there's multiple. Maybe it's all 4 areas, body, being, balance, and business. I don't know. But figure out, where do you need to take control that you're not? That's day 23. I'll see you tomorrow for episode 24.